So the question for tonight is this: how long should I wait before expecting commitment? So let's look at that question because I really want to change your perspective on that question. I want to change it from how long should I wait to what should I be watching for? And the reason why I say what I should be watching for is men that want commitment, they come into the dating space with that mindset already. They have a relationship mindset. And a part of that relationship mindset is commitment. They're not trying to figure it out once they get into the relationship. Now we're dating, and all of a sudden, I don't believe in labels. What are we? Let's figure it out. Nah, that's BS. Because see, the thing about dating is this, ladies. As adults, we already know what the outcome should be. We're going out on dates because we want a relationship that leads to marriage. So any man going into a date, he already knows that. This is a huge responsibility. This isn't a responsibility that you wake up during the dating process and say, oh, I just had a moment. I want to be married. No, no. You walk into a dating situation with that mindset. I remember when I was in college. So I played around while I was in college, right? But in my last year of college, all my friends were graduating. They were becoming serious about life. Some of them were getting into engagements, looking forward to getting married and having a family. And one day, ladies, I had to sit down with myself and make a decision that I want to be a man. And as a man, I have to take on responsibility because that's what makes me a man. I had to become serious about life. So from then on, my mindset was relationship minded. When I went out on dates, I went out on dates searching for a woman I wanted to be in a relationship with. I left the games and the childish things and all that playing. I left that in college because this is the adult mindset now. This is the mindset that I want to be in a serious, committed relationship that leads to marriage and hopefully a family. And that's the deal with a man that's relationship minded. He is dating you because he's trying to figure out if you're the one he wants a relationship with. He's not trying to figure out if he wants a relationship. He's trying to figure out if he wants a relationship with you. Um, you know, one of the biggest signs a man is serious about you, he's interested in you, he wants to commit to you. One of the biggest signs, ladies, you will see it in this behavior. It's he becomes inspired by you. There's that spirit of a woman, that nurturing spirit, that support, that care, that makes a man want to be more than his current condition. You will begin to see how inspired he is to do more for you. Remember when you were in like primary school and middle school, when the little boys they were trying to get with you? They were doing everything they could to impress you because you inspired them to impress you. There's no real difference between the little guy and the man today. The only difference is that we have we have more at our uh at our hands that we can use to impress you. And that's the thing. You inspire us to be more. And so what happens is you become our plus one. And as our plus one, we want to make sure that you are provided and protected. But more than that, ladies, we don't ever want you to feel or think of us as being less. Men are very ego driven. And that's why a man values respect pretty much more than anything else. So he wants to be seen in your eyes with admiration and respect. So being inspired to do more for you, a lot of that comes from our motivation as to how you actually see us. So we're going out on dates. You're watching for what makes him committed to you. So we're looking at how he's going to be inspired. Some of those things. Well, let's just go ahead and just get into commitment and chemistry. Let me just give you an example because a man that is committed to you, he's going to go beyond the surface level. I'm not talking about the guy that's just flexing, that's going to do more for you as far as buy you expensive dinners and maybe fly you out to the Bahamas or whatever. No, I'm talking about going deeper than that. I'll give you an example. So I'm out on a date, right? And I'm talking to a lovely lady and everything else. Chemistry is going. And this is how the chemistry works. We're talking about careers. I said I'm in architecture. I work for an architecture firm, so on and so on. And so she says, "Wow, architecture. Wow, you must make a lot of money. Architects make a lot of money. So you're like designing homes and everything else. Very surface level. Yeah, I design homes. You like it? Yeah, I mean I like it. It pays well. So on. Very, very surface. But when a man is committed to you, he's inspired by you, he wants to go deeper. Now I'm using the girl as the catalyst here to go deeper. Okay. He wants to go deeper into what he can do for you. Because remember, men bond through shared experiences. So for her to go deeper, her next question would be, do you love architecture? Now we're going deeper. Now we're getting into what actually moves you, motivates you, how I can actually support you and win your trust, bonding. Okay. Now, the man will be doing this to the woman, of course, but I'm just using myself as an example. She asked me if I like architecture. I mean, I love architecture. I say no. Shocker, right? We're going deep. So, why are you in it? Really for the money. I'm more interested in entertainment. Coming from the Bahamas, there's no clear path to entertainment. And most of the architects I know, they are able to get into entertainment because of the money they make in architecture. And at the same time, they can express the art within them. I saw this as a really good vehicle to getting me to my destination. And that's why. So you have a plan, you're executing on it. Yes, this is my plan. Now we're sharing an experience. And this is how men show you that they're interested in you because they want to have a shared experience with you, not just have conversations, but finding ways in which to support you, finding ways to create memories. It's just like when a man gets engaged to a woman. If you notice, most men, especially if they are romantic, okay, what do they do? You know, these are chivalry like men. What do they do? When they are proposing, they get on their knees and they present her a ring. He doesn't have to do all of that. The ring is really for her, but actually getting on his knees and making a display of his love, that's for him. That's a memory he wants to share with her. So you will start to find what you're waiting for, what you're looking for. You're looking for a man trying to create memories with you. He's trying to create shared experiences. That's how we bond with you. He asks you about your business. You're in business. He wants to find ways in which to help you with your business, invest in you, always looking to do something for you. Sure, he'll buy you flowers and roses, but as far as commitment, what you're waiting for him to show up for you in the form of what he actually does for you based on what's going to make you feel supported, make you feel loved, make you feel wanted. He's taking note of all of that. And that's how you know. Now we can get into the whole, 3 months. If a man doesn't become exclusive within 3 months, um, you need to leave him and all this other stuff. We can get into that, but I prefer you watch his behavior, watch what he's doing, because a man, he could keep you in a situationship. You know, he could lull you along with the promise of engagement and the promise of marriage. He could lull you along because he got you emotionally entangled with him before you qualified him. And when you become emotionally entangled with the man, you start to overlook the red flags. You see what I'm saying? So, so the way it's set up for us, most of us as men, going into a date, relationship minded, looking for a woman we want to be committed to, the first date is usually curiosity. And that curiosity for us, that is sparked by our our physical attraction to you. Because that's how we decide to approach a woman, by our physical attraction. So our curiosity is sparked by, wow, this is a beautiful woman. She's attractive. I'm liking her. Now let's see what she's about. So on the first date, it's all about curiosity. On the second date, if we go out on a second date, that curiosity then turns into interest. You see what I'm saying? And then if we go out on a third date, that interest, right? What happens is we want to explore our interest in you because we're trying to figure out, is she the one I want to wake up to in the morning? Is she the one I want to write poems to and send it to her in the morning as a morning wake up? Is she the one that I want to be thinking about as far as her getting home during the night safely? Is she the one? So by the third day, he is exploring that interest. Any dates after the third date, he's pretty much locked in. He's interested. He wants to get to know you better. He wants to find out, what are your boundaries? What are your standards? And standards are huge, ladies. Standards are big. And you want to set these standards early. Don't matter if he's a man that's not serious or not. When you set standards, ladies, for the man that's serious about you, You are actually giving him the blueprint to your heart. He now knows what he has to work with. When I got out of college, and like I was saying, I got serious about being in a relationship. It was now I'm now a man. I'm not playing no more games. I want to get married. I want to have a family. So I remember I was dating this one lady one time. And I think about this sometimes, I kind of laugh, but this is how committed and serious I was. We would go out on dates. She was a good woman to me. I saw her as prime steak. You know what I mean? So I was like, I am not going to miss out on a chance, on an opportunity to marry a good woman. We were talking one day, and she said, when a relationship gets serious with a man, I am not going to move into an apartment with a man. I want to move into a house because for me, that's going to set the standard of he's serious, he wants marriage, and he wants kids. Guess what? Soon after that, we were house hunting. She set the standards. I wanted marriage. I saw her as the one that I wanted to be with. I committed to her and we moved on it. And that's what you're looking for. He's actually listening to you. And now he's doing things that's going to give him that shared experience, that shared memory. Us buying a house, that became a memory, a shared experience. Now I am vested in her. Now I am invested in her, and we're invested together. The conversations are not enough, y'all. We need more than just a conversation, ladies. I hope this is hearing. Hope this is helping. um, do you all have any shared experience? I mean, do you all have any middle school, high school experiences? These little boys being inspired by you, wanting to do things? Because we don't change. You know, we just acquire more toys. We become responsible, but it's the same thing. We want to impress the woman we're with because we want respect. We want admiration. So it goes really, 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 really deeply. Really, really deep. You know, we don't just make this stuff up as we go along. We walk into this with the mindset and the mentality. That's why I like these guys. They're running around and they're talking about um, they're not sure if they want to be in a relationship with you. They don't know if we're on that level yet. I just heard that like this morning. This guy is a clown. He is not looking for a relationship because see, and the thing about it is they had been dating for months. See, a man that's serious about a relationship with you. I mean, he's serious about a relationship. If he is dating you, by about the second date, if you're not the one for him, he's going to dip. He's going to move on. He's not going to stick around for a third date, a fourth date, a fifth date. Now you guys been together for like a month and a half. No, no. He knows he wants a relationship from the get go. You don't know. And just like you don't know if the guy who's deceptive, you don't know if he's serious or wants a real relationship or not. He knows, but you don't. And so what he does is he just runs a game. He's just playing a game. He's playing a game hoping that you don't find out, hoping that you become emotionally attached to him so that you can start overlooking the red flags. Now he's in the driver's seat and he's giving the orders. You see what I'm saying? But the man who wants a relationship with a woman, he's serious. He's not going to waste his time because he wants marriage. And just like the whole thing with labels, he wants that label of, I am your fiance. And he wants that label because that label gives him something to aspire for. It gives him definition. It gives him a blueprint of, of who he is and what he needs to do to build a relationship with you. A fiance is thinking about marriage. A boyfriend, one who, boyfriend for me is like one step below fiance. When you say, this is my boyfriend, or, this is my girlfriend, that's being exclusive. That's, we are committed and we're looking at marriage. So the next step is being a fiance. There's nothing else. So if he's running around here and he's talking about he doesn't believe in labels, it's because he doesn't believe in a relationship. He does not want a relationship. We're adults here, y'all. So when we go out on dates, it's common knowledge why we are on a date. A one night stand is not a date. A hookup is not a date. It may appear to be a date, but dates are for relationships. Dates are to find the person that you will hopefully get into a relationship with that leads to marriage. A hookup is just, what's up? Let's go out for a couple drinks. We're hanging out, and it is what it is. But it's not a continuous process. When a man that wants a relationship is dating, he's trying to figure out if we are compatible. Can we solve our problems and go to bed happy? Can we wake up with the same mindset that we are in love? Can we communicate in a way in which it makes us both happy? He's trying to figure out if you all are compatible. We can actually live together in harmony. Sure, we're gonna have our hard times, our bad times, things of this nature. That's going to happen. But see, he's an adult. He's moved away from being a child. Most of these guys that are not serious about relationship, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna say it. They're stuck in a wet dream. They're still trying to get that high that they got from their wet dream release. That's what they're striving for. These are not adults. They are suffering, a lot of them, they're suffering from what is called arrested development. Their development has been arrested to their teenage years and they haven't gotten over it. You're looking at a little boy in a grown man's body. That's basically it. They're not serious. And if they're not man enough to tell you, well, hey, look, I'm not looking for a relationship, this is what I'm looking for, then they're playing a game and they're wasting your time. Men that want a relationship with you, a committed, and when I say relationship, commitment automatically comes in. It's not a relationship if it doesn't have commitment in it. It's just a, whatever that is. It's a relationship from the standpoint maybe of, you know, you have a relationship with your work employees, you have a relationship with this person you with, but it's not a relationship leading to marriage, leading to an engagement, leading to marriage. It's just whatever it is. So again, I just want to tap into, as far as commitment is concerned, putting an expiration date on it can be dangerous, because if you become emotionally entangled with this man, he can put you in a situationship, because you're hoping and you're waiting that someday he will become committed to you. He's flexing and doing all the lovely things, buying you flowers on Valentine's Day, taking you out on dates. He may even meet your family, but everything is pretty much surface level. He's not trying to go deep, deep into you, you know, deep into you in the form of learning how he can actually support you, how he can create memories and experiences that will make you both fulfilled, make your life more. He's not inspired by you. He's the guy that's still on the couch just flicking through channels and just hanging out. And then when you get up and you say, "Hey, I'm having a girls' night out," you all dressed up. He's the guy like, "Where you go? Why you look like that? Who you going to see?" But he's not doing anything. And he's only doing that because he's insecure. He's insecure. He knows that when you go out there, you might find the man that might become inspired by you. And that's another thing about men. We're very territorial. And that's another thing to look out for. But that territorial uh, attitude or mindset, that has to come with being inspired to do more and be more for you. You feel what I'm saying? It's not, "I'm inspired by you." It's not, "I want a relationship with you, but I just want to do whatever I want to do." Nah, nah. Remember, men operate through actions. We're the one that's creating the romance most of the times. We're the ones that's chasing you. All of these things are activities. We're always acting. And that action produces shared experiences, just like with our moms. Our moms, took us to our games and cheered us on when nobody else knew our name. That's a shared experience she shares with us, and we hold that dearly. You know what I'm saying? It's not a whole lot of conversations. The conversations come during the course of the shared experience. "I love you. I miss you." You know, I I am so happy that we're together, because every time you talk to me, I feel inspired to be more. This moment that you are spending with me, helping me create my business, build my business, this is priceless. And this is why I want to be with you. So look for the shared moments. Look for that man wanting to go deeper into you. Look for that man wanting to do things for you that's going to uplift you and make you more. If he's not having these kinds of conversations, if he's not doing these kinds of things, he's not saying anything. He's just along for the ride, having a good time, whatever. It is what it is. All right. So, ladies, do we have any questions? Do you all want to talk about it? I'm not seeing any comments, y'all. Come on now. Am I going to have to go dark? Am I going to have to go silent? What's up? Give me something, y'all. Oh man, man, can I tell you all about my experiences in middle school and high school, clipping my mama's roses to take to school to um give to girls that I was interested in. Ah, thank you, Rochelle. Thank you. That's because we are captivated, laugh out loud. Yes, I wanted to, I was inspired to do that. Oh my God. Yeah. But I really wanted to, I really wanted to hit this one out of the park because this is how situationships are created. They are created by waiting, waiting for him to commit when you should actually be watching for commitment. I would definitely say after 3 months, if you guys are not exclusive, if he's not showing commitment, definitely you out. Because a man that wants a relationship with you, he's made the choice. I want a relationship and I want it with her. He's already going to be committed because that's a part of the deal. And he is going to start moving in that vein, in that mindset. He is going to start moving. He's already thinking about marriage. He wants a family. He's already there. He already has a plan, and that's why even sometimes I'll talk about a man's source of income. I'll talk about, does he have a plan? Because a part of him being serious about you is a part of how he handles his affairs, primarily his financial affairs. What is he doing? Hmm? Is he like some of these professional athletes? They go into the league, they get rich, they're having a good time, they're partying, they're spending money, and then after they leave the league, they end up broke. Is that the kind of man you want to marry? He was never serious about his life. How could he ever be serious about you and being committed to you? You know what I mean? But yeah, you could always tell a man that's in a committed relationship with you. He's always focused on your welfare, your upliftment. He's not trying to belittle you. He's not trying to strip you of your confidence and strip you of your self-esteem so that you can look up to him for guidance. No, a man that really wants a relationship with you, he looks at uplifting you, making you more. Those are the signs of a man that wants commitment. All right. So I'm hoping that you all enjoyed the night, and I really don't have much or any questions. But it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. It felt pretty good tonight. Seeing you guys, Denise, Rochelle. I don't see for Sean tonight, but that's okay. Maybe she's in the background because I can really only see the people that are commenting. I can't see anyone else. Um, I get the numbers after the fact when I look at the amount of views. But I just wanted to say, great conversation, y'all. It's been a beautiful night. I really want to say thank you for giving me your time, spending time with me. Be well, live well, and I'm going to see y'all again very soon. It might probably be after Christmas if you all don't see me on TikTok. So, talk to you all later. Good night.